Hey guys, what's up? So today I am back with another video for you guys. I ended up filming this look right here. I guess I was just feeling spring and this is what ended up coming out. I actually did film this same look a couple of days ago, but I wasn't very happy with the way the footage came out. So I literally sat down at like 8 p.m. to film this video. It's currently 11 p.m. I'm ready to go to bed, but I'm here filming this video for you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Quick little update. I know I've been gone for a little. I'm back now, and videos will be coming once a week for sure this time. So every single Friday, be on the lookout for new videos from me, and hopefully within the next month I will be starting vlogs. So fingers crossed for that. And yeah, I think that is it. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos coming very soon. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so sorry if I keep looking down throughout this video. I'm looking at my mirror. I usually look at my phone, but I'm trying to record on the back-facing camera of my phone, so I can't really see what's going on. So that's why I'm going to be looking more toward my mirror, so I apologize for that. But I'm just going to start with my So Totally Clean anti-blemish pads. So I basically just take them and run them all over my skin. Alright, so I just did my brows very quickly off camera. And now I'm going to move on to the skin. So the first thing I'm going to use is my L'Oreal TruMatch Lumi Glotion, and this one is in Light. You can actually use this product alone or under makeup, and you can also use it as like a liquid highlighter. I always apply it underneath my makeup and then I mix it into my foundation. Right now I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and just apply it onto my skin. Alright, now it's time for foundation. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Touch of Glow foundation. This is probably one of my favorite foundations, but I feel like it is a very light coverage for me, and I usually like a medium to full coverage. So whenever I use this foundation, I always mix it with the Covergirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. This is also another one of my favorite foundations. The only thing with this one is that it is matte. And before, when my skin was oily, this honestly was the most amazing foundation ever. But now that my skin is starting to kind of change and become a little bit more dry, it's just a little too much for my skin. So both of these foundations mixed together is like a perfect combination. And then, like I said before, I just apply a little bit of the Glotion into my foundation. And just in case you're wondering, I do 2 pumps of each one of the foundations and then just a very small drop of the Glotion. So I'm going to apply it with my e.l.f. stipple brush. The way I apply it is I basically just stipple onto the skin. I don't rub or blend around. I just keep stippling and pouncing all the way around. The only areas that I will kind of drag it down is on my neck. But once I'm done with the neck, I go back to that pouncing, stippling motion. So once I'm done with one layer of foundation, I will go back in with any foundation that I have left over, and I will just go over any spots where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. And then once I'm done with everything, I will just use whatever is left on the brush and run it through my eyelids. Alright, so once I'm done with my foundation, I like to very quickly move on to my cream contour. Today I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Queen Collection Natural Hue Liquid Makeup. This one is in Classic Bronze. And I'm also going to mix it with a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape. This one is in Deep. Using a Morphe M510 to blend everything. So the first thing that I do after I mix both of these colors together is I just apply it with my fingers, and then I will go in with the brush and blend everything. And then for my nose contour, because that is a little bit smaller, I use a little fluffy brush that came with my Physicians Formula foundation. Alright, so that is it for the contour. Now I'm going to be moving on to my eyes. I'm first going to go in with this samey 2.6 brush. It's just like a flat shader brush. And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette. I'm just going to use the light shade, and I'm going to run that right underneath the brow bone as a highlight. Now I'm going to be using the Morphe 25A Copper Spice palette. And with my Morphe M504, I'm going to dip it into the shade Overcast and use that as my transition. Now I'm going to grab a brush that is just a smaller version of the one that I was using previously. This is the Morphe M505, and I'm going to dip it into the shade Layered. And we're basically going to place this shade right in the outer corner and on the eyelid. And then to deepen up the outer corner, we are going to use the Morphe R38, and I'm going to be using the shade Sunrise and Lit from that same Morphe 25A palette. Alright, so for now, that is going to be it on the eyes. Right now I'm going to move on to concealer, and then we'll come back to the eyes later on. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser Concealer. And this is basically going to be like a concealer and a highlight in one. So we're going to place this underneath the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, on the forehead, Cupid's bow, chin, and I also place a little bit underneath my contour just to clean it up. To blend it out, I'm going to be using an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush and this Morphe brush. I don't know the name of it, but I will try to find it and link it in the description box down below. And basically what I do is I take the Flawless Concealer brush and I go around the edges of the concealer, and then with the Morphe brush I basically press it into the skin. Alright, so the next step is powder. Powder that I'm using today is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. So with my Morphe M438, I grab a little bit of the product, tap off as much of the excess as possible, and then instead of wiping and trying to set those areas where I just applied concealer, I basically just tap. So again, instead of wiping, you press it and tap it into the skin. Alright, so before I finish up with the rest of my face, I'm going to move right back into the eyes. I'm going to be doing the under eye. This is basically going to be the fun part because I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone and just try to do something different. Normally, I always just go for neutrals. I never use colors. So for today's video, I basically decided to do a smoked out colorful under eye. I think I'm going to be using blue, and for that I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe, and the shades that I'm going to be using are Pool Party and Twerk. So with my Morphe M432, I'm going to basically dip it into both of those colors, and we're basically just going to run that underneath the waterline. And now with just any pencil brush, I'm going to dip it into the shade Jada and blend everything out. Basically doing this is what's going to give it that smoked out look. So this is very important to do. And then with a Tarte smudge brush, I'm going to go back into the Morphe 25A palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Sunrise just to run it underneath the blue that we basically just placed underneath the eye and blend it a little more. Alright, time to finish up the face. I am using my Wet n Wild MegaGlo contouring palette. I'm going to use the contour shade, and I'm going to use my Morphe M437 and just apply that anywhere where I place the cream contour. And of course, that brush is too big for me to be able to do my nose contour, so for the nose contour, I'm going to be using an e.l.f. blending brush. Time for blush. I'm using the City Color Be Matte Blush in Papaya. And I'm going to use my Morphe M509 to apply it. I'm going to be using Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill, and we're just going to apply this on the high points of the face. Alright, so we are basically done now. There's only a couple more steps. Before I move on to my mascara and my lips, I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist just to set everything into place and to just kind of melt all the powders and the creams together. So I'm going to move on to my lips while my face kind of dries. Today I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Liner in Natural. I usually use Nude Truffle, but I don't know where that one is. So we're just going with Natural for today. And then for the lipstick, I'm actually going to be mixing 3 liquid lipsticks together. I'm going to be using the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. This one is in Sandstorm. This is going to be applied first. Then I'm going to go over that with the NYX Lip Lingerie liquid lipstick. This one is in Corset. And then I will be using the NYX Lip Lingerie liquid lipstick in Babydoll over top. Alright, so just to finish off this look, I'm going to be using my eyelash curler to curl my lashes, and then I will be using the Maybelline Colosal Big Shot Mascara. This is the one that they did with Shayla, and it is in Baddest Black. And you want to apply the mascara to the top and bottom lashes. Alright, so that is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do like the video, make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos coming very soon. And I will see you guys in the next one.